Heroes, it's Ashley, or Optic MiDNiTE, and today is pretty much like the apocalypse for sniping. I freaking woke up today and Twitter was exploding with tweets about how the DSR is ruined, the patch wrecked it, you can't get a quad feed, and life is over. And I'm just gonna say real quick, just side note, if the worst part of your day is a sniper rifle in a video game getting patched, then I think that you're doing pretty good. But let's get into it. I want to talk about what's different about the DSR specifically, what's different about the Ballista, and what I think about the patch. So let's get into it. Obviously, this gameplay, quote-unquote gameplay that you're watching, is me playing against bots. This is like my first time playing with the new DSR and testing it out for myself and seeing what the difference is. I'm in no way trying to pretend that I'm some kind of amazing beastly sniper. I am literally playing against bots, so I'm not trying to brag. I'm just showing you me getting used to the new sniping. One thing that I noticed immediately, and this is something that I do especially because I play a lot of sniping in free-for-all, you have to move around it a lot and be aggressive. If you try to sprint almost immediately after you shoot the DSR, it will not, I repeat, will not cock back the gun. It will not like kind of reset itself. You have to wait. Like, I know it's a very small amount of time, but you can tell the difference if you are someone who's using the DSR. You can tell that you do have to give a little bit of time for it to reset. So no more running around sprinting, pew-pewing your sniper all over the place, which I think that's fair. I think that if you didn't think that the DSR was at least a little bit overused or overpowered, then I think that you might just be a little biased. Another thing that I noticed is the timing of the shots. I'm so used to just not letting it reset. So even if I'm not sprinting, I might go into my next shot firing just a little bit too early. One of those things where I'm so used to the timing of like clicking my trigger where I'll actually shoot just a tiny bit before I actually aim completely down my scope and make sure that the crosshairs are on the guy. I'm gonna try to show some slow motion footage of me like screwing that up. It's not because I'm a derp, it's because I was honestly trying to shoot the trigger when it wouldn't let me shoot. So because of that delay, it's a very, very small delay, but because of that delay, it makes it extremely difficult to get quad feeds with the DSR. Unless you get a collateral. If you get a collateral, you're pretty much set to get a quad feed just because of how much time it takes in the kill feed for the name to disappear. But it is still possible to be a beast with this gun. I mean, this gun is still a one-shot, one-kill on pretty much anywhere on the body. And that it's in and of itself is amazing in a gun. One thing, you could still quick scope with it. I don't think they slowed down the scope time at all. Literally all they did was make it so that it's more difficult to sprint while you're sniping and to cock back your gun. Obviously, this is a big deal to a lot of people in the sniping community. To me, my personal opinion, it's whatever. I mean, I'm just gonna probably use the Ballista. Like, I like the Ballista as well, and that's one thing I want to talk about next. The Ballista is still awesome. I don't notice it as much. Apparently, the delay that they put on the Ballista is not as much as they put on the DSR. I think that the Ballista is still an amazing gun as long as you aim high, aim for the head, baby. You're gonna get headshots, you're gonna be able to shoot them and not get a hit marker so long as you're aiming high. One thing that I did notice is that it's still just as fast as it was, just the tiny little delay. I found it really a lot easier to sprint with. Like I said, it's hard to sprint with the DSR now after patch and still snipe aggressively, but I didn't really have as much of a problem with it on the Ballista. So let me know what you guys think about all this. What do you think about the sniper getting patched? It's 8 months into the game. Obviously, there's a lot of other things in Call of Duty that are considered overpowered, like C4, shotguns, target finder, LMG. Those things are all in the right hands overpowered. But if you were to say that the DSR was not at least a little bit overpowered in the right hands, then you might be just a little bit delusional, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. I want to know your guys' opinion. That's just how I feel about it. Am I still going to use the DSR? Probably not as much. I'm probably going to use the Ballista a lot more, possibly the XPR, but I think that the Ballista is still one of the best snipers in the game. I thought that before the patch, and I still think it now. Leave a comment below with your opinion on what you think about the DSR changes, the Ballista changes. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Don't be mean to Vandahar, by the way. I know you guys all hate him and you think he's the Antichrist, but he really has done a lot of good things for Black Ops 2, and if you're afraid to embrace that or just even think that, then I feel bad for you, because the stuff that he's done for competitive, the stuff that he did for sniping in the first place, I thought was amazing. And I don't think that this patch is really the death of sniping or the death of the DSR. You just have to learn to adapt. If you're not willing to adapt and change to the game, then why are you playing? Anyways, guys, that's about gonna wrap it up. That's all I have to say. Go ahead and leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy this video. I want to know what you guys think. Like I said, leave a comment, leave a rating. Peace.